What's up, my Central Unit? It's the Centralman here. So, via on Centralman Sports. So, this is the Watchalong of the 2025 Champions League final between Paris Saint-Germain, or PSG for short, versus Inter Milan. This is the first Watchalong I did on this channel for months since the North London derby. I also put the score results you see on the screen right now. The PSG from the 2020 final in Lisbon, and a win tonight would be historic. You can see me. Hello. What's up? Hey, AFC always, man. What's up, man? Big up to you, man. How are you doing? Who's going to win, PSG or Inter Milan? Anyway, folks, give this stream a like and subscribe to this channel, Centralman Sports. There's going to be plenty of watch-alongs next season. Yeah, I'm good, bro. And you? Yeah, I'm good. And you put it in 2-1 to PSG. Well, that's good. And then, 1 second, in the piss. Both teams have found heroes along the way. Both have been involved in big games with dramatic outcomes. It's a seventh final for Inter and a second for PSG. And it's a wonderful stadium for the final, one of the best in the whole of Europe. And it's a picture here tonight in Munich. PSG chasing history as well as a treble. Inter want to be the first Italian team for 15 years to be European champions. And the stage is well and truly set. Anyway, folks, I'm here, and the kickoff. And the kickoff begins. Champions League final is underway in pretty bizarre fashion. That kickoff from Paris Saint-Germain for the second time today between the team from France and the team from Italy, and for the very first time, it's Paris Saint-Germain against Inter Milan. What about the kickoff, please? You can tell, Inter's wearing yellow. I know that PSG's the home team wearing blue. This is going to be a good game. Like people say Inter. I want to see PSG winning the Champions League. They got the money. They've got the Qatari owner for about 14 years now, 13, 14 years now. God. It's 99 to play their third strip in the final. That was the night Manchester United came back to beat Bayern Munich. First confrontation down this side between Hakimi and DeMarco. Such a key area here. Which of the fullbacks can establish themselves? Are you still there, man? Yeah, we've been in the pre-work program. Three of the best fullbacks in the world on show tonight. Let's see. What I'm going to do is. Look at the stream. Second. Exciting to zero now the Euros with Fabian Ruiz. Here's the engine room. Second. Can't remember how to do this. The weekend, he has already scored the Champions League. I just think he's absolutely top class. Well, it's been a glorious day in Munich today, fitting for the showpiece night of the European club competitions this season. And after a new format, some clicked the wrong one. Clicked the wrong one. How would I? Can't remember. Haven't
I've done stream on for a long time, for a little bit. The comment.
Able to squeeze that one through to Fabian Ruiz. Here he is on the ball again, and Dembele's not going ahead of him. That's defended in there by Mkhitaryan, but the whistle is blown and the free kick given to Inter Milan. Someone got slapped there, Fred, check to the line. Like a concentration.
Anyway, folks, I'm gonna show right now. Let's see, banner. Yep, like, share, and subscribe, folks.
Who's going to become a hero in Paris if he wins tonight? He's been involved in 10 one-off major finals as a coach with Barcelona and PSG, and he's won all of them. It's a remarkable record, it really is. And you can see in the league, one of his biggest achievements, I think, turning this PSG team completely around into a very, very popular and well-liked side.
I'm trying to get the Oh yeah, going now. What I'm gonna do, post this.
Lost one goal in the first 8 in the league section. Only lost one goal twice. Remarkable.
If you want to join the watch along, click the link. So anyway, I'm gonna put the score on.
Mendes, now Kvaratskhelia, Vitinha. Rio is that Inter Milan are going to be happy to see PSG have the lion's share of the ball. Yeah, Inter will be comfortable with that. But then this is what they want in transition when they get the ball. But Inter said before
it's not Mkhitaryan. Shame. It's a shame Arsenal didn't reach the final this year. It's a shame, man. Doesn't matter. I think this final is going to be good.
This is Francesco Acerbi, who's got a big hole in his boots, the one he's wearing tonight, but he's scored them in the semi-final, so superstition means that he's got them on, despite the fact they're pretty shot-worn and damaged, Alan. No, I love that. There's Martinez, that's a little bit sloppy out here towards him. He's got the wrong way, hasn't he? He's got to go the other side to the police, with the space on the right-hand side there.
Anyway, I'll put the link if you want to join, if they want to join. So far, it's still 0-0. No, it's been 5 minutes long. It's been not 5 minutes long. It's only been 5 minutes. And also, I'm gonna do right now. Subscribe to this guy, AFC Always, man. Been on a stream with Natstar. I'm gonna do is put on the score.
There's been plenty of noise from the Inter supporters, but I think the PSG fans have won the battle.
If everyone wants to join, the link's in the chat.
We're lucky enough to be there maybe 3 or 4 times, and the atmosphere has been absolutely terrific. On this side up against Alessandro Bastoni, just been voted the best defender in Italy for the second successive.
Let's see my face for once. Yeah, it's just seeing the avatar of the Champions League trophy.
Immediately after the referee gives it, he gets. Just back to your point there, Adi, about Paris being the best place to go. I think Fletch would argue that Britta Rosa have been the best in that part of the world.
See, go away. Yeah, it's a free kick, man. He pushed him.
So this is the first opportunity this evening for Marquinhos and William Pacho to get themselves forward. And Vitinha from this side is going to try and...
Here comes Vitinha. He'll take the free kick. He takes it. Oh, he missed it. That was a chance. Cross the ball. No. Couldn't get the head to it. Nobody's there. Oh, so close. Anyway, I got the link. See, I'm gonna show you. If you want to join the stream,
It's a real contrast out there tonight. The Inter Milan team was the oldest
click the
on average age
wrong one.
in the knockout stage of the competition. And when you look at this PSG team, there's only Marquinhos in the group who's past the age of 30.
Here comes Vitinha. Who's that? Is that Fabio Ruiz? Who's number? Can't tell. João Neves. Here comes Coutinho. Vitinha. Can you call him Coutinho?
I think the game's taking a part, so we thought it would. Real.
Here comes who's that? I can't really tell. And that's Vitinha. Is it Doué? There's Doué, Dembele. Here comes Vitinha. Especially, it could be Inter Milan. See. Oh no! Well, keep clicking the stage. Like I said, the links is on the links in the chat below. If you want to join, See?
Revelation has been alongside Marquinhos, the second Ecuadorian to play the Champions League final after Antonio Valencia in 2011, who's been a breakout player in this competition for the Champions of France.
So far, 0-0.
There's the first shot tonight.
Very weak.
Just switched from the right to the left.
And also subscribe to this channel, and also subscribe to AFC Always. And also enjoy the stream, folks. Inter's got the ball now. There comes Thuram. Who's that? Martinez. Dumfries. Nobody's there, and PSG got the ball.
That was an interesting tussle there, Real. Marquinhos and Thuram, wasn't it? That was brilliant, number 9. Yes. You played and put up to your number 9. Probably 70-30 in his favour, but he brings it in, controls the defender. That's what I was mentioning before the game. I think the two conventional play with front two. Inter Milan. The one thing about the front two,
remember,
sticks with it quite often.
Link in the description below. If you want to join the stream, that's fine. Any like trolling or racist stuff, you're out.
Straight through to Donnarumma. It's easy to make the narrative of irresistible force against the immovable object, but they've scored 114 goals this season into Milan.
Okay.
So it's not just PSG.
Here comes Doué. Here comes. Who's that? Can't tell.
The last 4 Champions League finals played in Munich and provided 4 first-side winners. The last one's Chelsea in 2012. So
who's that? Here comes Dembele. He's there. Too greedy. Dembele is too greedy, man. Just like you should have that's why I'm playing with today's wingers. They're too greedy. Just like there's no lack of creativity. There's no players. It's literally like all they care about is getting the name on the score sheet, man. Who's that? Oh, Cavashilia. I can't really pronounce his name properly. Vitinha. Oh my God, he's there. 1-0. Hakimi. 1-0. Is it? I'm not gonna put the score. I'm not gonna change the score until it's confirmed it's a goal. Oh, you got Top Gunner slacking off Simeone. Ha! Simeone shit. Ha! It's like, dude, Yeah, he lost Champions League finals. Like Allegri lost Champions League finals. He's still a good manager. You know, it's not meant to be. I'm checking check it's got any VAR. Is that who scored that? Is that Hakimi, man? I can see. I don't know why Real Madrid won. I like Trent, but I don't know why they're never going for Hakimi, man. He's good right back. I'm checking. Is it?
Well, he's completed the set, scored in the quarterfinal, scored in the semi-final, scored in the
Yeah, I'm gonna put the score in.
9 goals this season at Paris Saint-Germain. We're in
PSG. PSG 1. Inter. Yeah, I got it right.
Decision making at its finest. 100%. Well, we give you the statistic every time we watch PSG
Yeah.
play.
1-0 to PSG. Anyway, smash the likes. And also, I put the link in the chat. And yeah, I'm just like, make sure if it's not like offside. So I think PSG are going to win it. I want to see PSG in my life to win a Champions League. I feel like this Enrique is a good coach. I was never really expect to be, Enrique expect to be any amazing. I used to think he's overrated, man. But instead, the guy's a good coach. Barcelona 10 years ago done the treble. So far, it's still early. They might on the verge to do the treble. What's that, Di Marco?
That's concentration and lack of it in a big moment. It's amazing, actually. It's his opposition right back that's forced him into that position. Well, it's the Paris Saint-Germain supporters you can hear inside this Allianz Arena. A 1-0 lead, and it's given to them by Achraf Hakimi. It's 11 years since the team that conceded the first goal came back to win the final. It was the year Real Madrid came back to beat Atletico Madrid in Lisbon, and it's only happened 5 times in the last 25 finals. The first goal
who knows? Yeah, it's still 2-1.
Absolutely vital.
There's plenty more streams coming soon. It'll be this summer.
They just beat the ball for a bit, don't they? They've hardly seen it. 63% possession so far for PSG in the early stages. Yeah, but I think we've said it before. I think other teams, when they don't have the ball, they don't feel comfortable. They may be panicking, worried about concerned about things. But this team are too experienced to worry about that. They've been here many times.
See the links in the description.
He's eventually Pavard, who hasn't played for a month. He's been out with an ankle injury, but he's back tonight. Got the Jan Bisek who's on the bench.
Still 1-0 with in the so far 50 minutes gone. 1-0 to PSG. Long night. I was planning to do. Yeah, I'm trying to do some streams, not just like footballing streams. I'm planning to do some streams for the British Irish Lions tour to Australia. I'll probably only do the test matches. I'm trying to grow this channel, folks.
The Inter talisman, Lautaro Martinez, their leading scorer and captain. It's on his side, the free kick. Let me go back to 1996, the Confederations Cup, the only time that Paris Saint-Germain have won a European trophy of any description. They chased this one for so long, and they got the lead here in Munich tonight. The referee didn't see that as a foul. William Pacho came across on Denzel Dumfries. Well, that might have been a free kick. I think as soon as Dumfries gets there first, Pacho takes him out a little bit. Look at the closing. Tell you what, one another composure from the goalkeeper under pressure as well. It's intense, this press from PSG. Nuno Mendes.
Here comes Nuno Mendes. Good, but it's too wide. And he puts it wide. This cover, I don't know. This cover looks good. You know, I don't really like rain yet, but it looks good. You know, I feel like today's players, like the ball like flash in the pan. You know, like they're there for like, you know, have their 15 minutes of fame. Oop, yep. Who's that? Mendes? I can see Fabio Ruiz. Who's that? Dumfries. Here's the goal. I thought he's offside, Kimi. No, played it on the side.
Every match live from Roland Garros. It goes all the way through until the 8th of June on TNT Sports. Jack Draper's into round 4. He's beaten Joao Fonseca. Tomorrow you'll see Arena Sabalenka and Carlos Alcaraz as well. And we've got the Gallagher Premiership Rugby playoffs as well. Bath against Leicester on Friday. And then Leicester playing Sale on Saturday. Tour de France, that starts on the 5th of July as well. So make sure you join us.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just like, was it Nuno Mendes? Boy, what's this? Is Lick Israel? So big up to you, man. You know the streams. You know the streams in the comments in the chat. You know, I'm gonna say right now, no trolling, no racist stuff. If you do that, you know, I gotta tell you, any type of crap in this stream, you're gone. Anyway, PSG's now got the counter attack against Dembele. You got like few blue shirts in the box against the yellow shirts. Do we? Oh my God! What a goal, man! What, man? Jesus Christ! Holy shit! Oh my God! This, no, that DeMarco shit. I'm sorry, he is fucking. Yeah, I watched that. I watched the first leg of the semi-finals of the Champions League between Inter Milan and Barcelona. He was dog shit, man. This Due, I don't know, man. He looks good. Oh, feel like he's not kicked in the face. So I'm gonna change the score. I think it's like Israel. This dude, I don't know who he is. What a goal! What? Oh, he took a deflected shot, man. Wow, I'm gonna change the score again. PSG 2.
Black cancer, whether he's been walking on the ladders, but he's had a nightmare start to this Champions League final. He's not helped himself at all by turning his back, but Doué's had such a good season.
The score is now 2-0 to PSG.
He's played the last 2 games of the Champions League, unfortunately for him. He's played the 2 best young players on the planet right now. I don't guess if you are.
Man, I think PSG are going to win it now. Wow, Inter Milan, Jesus, they would have called like the best team in the Champions League so far. So far they get like they're pulling their pants down to PSG. It's a what's this? I'm Israel. I don't know who the fuck he is. Who's that? Who is that? Who's that? Is that who's that? Can't say who's that. Who's that? Is that Barella? Is it Bastoni? That's Bastoni. Who's that? Don't know who. I don't think he'll get sacked. I don't know. I think he'll probably stay for another season.
A decade ago, and he could become
Is
the
it?
seventh coach to win the Champions League with two different clubs. The last one being Pep Guardiola against Inter Milan a couple of years ago. They're off to this magnificent start with early goals from Hakimi and Doué. That's what they've done really well. Yes, the centre back.
Here comes Vitinha. Here comes Doué. Hakimi. Here comes Vitinha. Oh,
Down that side. The last team to recover from a 2-goal deficit to win a Champions League final, Liverpool 3-0 down against AC Milan in 05. Doué, who scored tonight, wasn't even born then. It's Marquinhos, 485th game for Paris Saint-Germain tonight. No player in the history of the club has ever played 4 games for them.
here comes Doué. Pass it to who's that? Hakimi. Vitinha. Hakimi. Mendes. Pass it to Vitinha. I don't know. You know, it's can't say about the shirts, but here comes Dembele. Look at PSG. Wow, fucking hell, man. That Enrique is underrated, man. Look at the style of play. It's just like boom, boom, boom. That Barca philosophy to PSG. Oh, it's Serbi or Kirby, whatever his name is, who had that chance. 25 minutes done. 25 minutes down. 2-0 PSG. Palestine Fac. Palestine Fac? What are you on about? I'm not even Palestine. I'm not even Palestine, mate. Palestine Fac? What are you talking about, Palestine Fac? I'm not even from Palestine.
This is a young PSG team. This is scary for opposition teams watching on here. For years to come, it seems. They're getting right here.
Well, they're getting bullied, Inter. Here comes Hakimi. Pass it to Dembele. Dembele.
So much confidence and authority, Ali, about the way they're putting the ball about. Just confident you can. The movement's excellent. Trickle things that given the ball, play on the right side, one touch, just coming off.
Here comes Hakimi.
Hakimi against DiMarco. There's Fabian Ruiz with the shot.
Saved by Jan Sommer. You love Israel? Maybe.
You mentioned Chalanoglu and Barella in possession of the ball. I don't think you've seen Mkhitaryan at all. Don't Dumfries with a cross, but there's still about the
He was going for the he was going for the bicycle kick.
And in the end, it's cleared away by Stroud Evans.
I think the mark was not getting in the back post there.
That little position that Neves just took up there to clear the ball, such an important point there. Any knockdowns, he's there, clearing the lines. For one so young, takes positions up so well. Coming into the game tonight, PSG with a team in form. They've won 4 games in a row. They've scored 12 goals in the process. The form of Inter Milan had just dropped off a little bit the final weeks of the Italian league season. Napoli winning the title. They've got to deal with the disappointment of that. And now they're up against this team playing like this tonight here in Munich.
Great performances in the semi-final, but you're right to mention, I think a couple of defeats against Bologna and Roma, and obviously lost a last-minute goal against Lazio, which effectively cost them Serie A.
DeMarco in there quickly on Hakimi.
Oh God. He's going for DeMarco. And that's a goal kick. And he's offside anyway. Anyway, smash these likes, folks. Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, a great pace.
That goal from Desiree Doué means he's the third teenager to score in a Champions League final after Patrick Kluivert in 1995 and Carlos Alberto Campozo under Jose Mourinho in 2004. And they're having the time of their lives at the moment, the Paris Saint-Germain supporters here in Munich. Marquinhos, everything right now has to be long from an Inter Milan perspective because they just can't sustain an attack alley.
Two front line look isolated at this moment in time. There's clearly a lot more connection in the PSG side. Two front boys went to Milan. Nobody here, none of the midfielders getting up to them.
Statistically speaking, Ali, it's a landslide. 7 attempts for PSG, 5 on target, 2 goals. They've had one solitary effort on off target.
Oh my God. Inter's got the ball now. Nope. Nobody's there. Cleared it away. And Inter won the throw.
Stephen Gerrard spoke about it with Ryan Hargreaves before the game about that defensive midfielder position. Sometimes is a destroyer, but Coutinho's more of a controller. You see again in that little position there, clearing things up, doing both sides of the game well. It's a big night for French football and alone. Paris Saint-Germain, 29 years since the French team last lifted the European trophy and 3 years longer since the country's one and only win in this competition. French clubs have only won 2 in the last 15 European finals, but they couldn't have made a better start here.
Against Doué.
Paris Saint-Germain.
It's just too easy to play against that.
Dembele.
Dembele looking to pull it
Nope.
back and settle for the corner. Defending good there by Dumfries for it.
Calls PSG.
Shell shot. But why wouldn't they?
Oh, wow. 1 second. Aha.
So Nuno Mendes, talented young left back of Paris Saint-Germain, he's out there to take this corner. Movement in
Take
the
it.
centre from Marquinhos.
Oh, miscued it. Here goes Hakimi. Lobbed the ball into the box. He was going for, what was it?
Just asking the referee there, Marquinhos, whether there was a hand in the back as he started.
Who's that? Is it Mendes?
Here's the pressing it.
I can't take my eyes off the belly every time they get the ball. They think they play out the back.
Anyway, folks, give this channel a like. Oh, give the stream a like, actually. Like, share, subscribe. You see the banner on the screen right now. And subscribe to the channel. If you're missing the game, I'm gonna let you an update. Yep, PSG are leading against Inter Milan by 2-0 in the 2025 UEFA Champions League final. Also earlier, subscribe to AFC Always, and this guy can't really pronounce it because it's in a Hebrew. It's this description. Looks like he's from Israel. There's Hakimi. Marquinhos. Who's that?
Given away by Passion straight to Watchalong. Barella over on that side.
PSG still got the ball now. Fabian Ruiz. Look at they're just like schooling into Milan. PSG against Dembele. He pass it to Vitinha. Now Dembele to Greedy, and he should have done something. It's the corner. This DeMarco shit. I'm sorry, they need to get rid of him, man. He's shit. Unless he's going to change something in the second half.
You've got to get out as quickly and as early as you possibly can so you can isolate the Marco.
It's been like a rabbit in the headlights with the opening 34 minutes in this Champions League final.
That's Mendes. He's going to take the corner.
So Mendes has Dembele. Here's with him. It's an orthodox delivery from the corner.
That was Marquinhos with the head up. 5 years on after the last appearance in the Champions League final, the last Bayern Munich.
There's not a great deal to cling to right now if you're an Inter player. There's not anything that you're looking at developing or happening that gives you belief that they can turn it.
Well enough. I don't think we're going to go forward in the way that areas of two centre forward look isolated at this moment in time. Dumfries, who have been absolutely excellent in two semi-final games, hasn't been.
Now Inter got the ball now. DeMarco, and he's passed it to Lautaro Martinez, who was going for Thuram. Nobody's there. Very poor. And that's a PSG throw. Oh. Who's more? Yeah, that's Marcus Thuram. Number 10 is that. I need to check the. Let me check the starting 11. 1 second.
They're a young team. You look at the ages of these players. Not many have experienced this. Marquinhos was there the last time they're at this stage.
Oh yeah, you got Donnarumma, Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, Paco, Marquinhos, Neves, Ruiz, Vitinha, Doué, Cacciavilla, or I'm going to call him Cafa for short, and Dembele. Oh, Dembele. They aren't doing anything, Inter. They're just like backing off a little bit, not showing any fight.
Someone quickly across to Milan.
Okay, see. Here comes Martinez. Here comes Marcus Thuram. Who's that? Is that Mkhitaryan? Oh yeah, Barella's got the ball now. Mkhitaryan. Oh, Çalhanoğlu. Oh my god, I forgot Çalhanoğlu's still on the club. And he was going for Thuram. Sorry, I got the hiccups.
Perfect. Making sure nothing gets past that front post. Puts it out for a corner. Does what he needs to do. He's only 23. Hasn't played in the Champions League until this season. He goes the Inter corner to
Thuram. Oh my god! Should have scored.
mismatch at the back post. I can tell you that. With the money Stanley that's on him. That is a mismatch. It is. Yeah, I think you make a point. You certainly got to hit the target again. What a chance that is. He gets up well.
Right, hit the target there. One of those, Ali, where all the pace is on the cross. He's only got to guide it. I think it's been quite remarkable, the transformation of Paris Saint-Germain under Enrique. They've given him the right players now and the right attitude, and he's put together a magnificent team.
Oh, do you know what it is? I speak to Manny Petit about 10 days ago, and he said it's remarkable the turnaround and what they are. And I know it's a crazy thing to say.
It's like, who's that? Is that Pac Mendes? Yeah, Mendes is down. He should have scored. What the hell, man?
He felt there was an arrogance about them. You know, they weren't particularly liked.
No, I want to go Munich, man. It looks a beautiful place, Munich.
Young lads, and it's really evident. You can see it. They're just a breath of fresh air. I mean, how much have we enjoyed going to Paris, man?
I think the best place to go this year. When you get young players in the team, young players who want to work and they show that fire and desire, definite connection between themselves and the fans. But what I would say, guys, is you can't write off this Inter Milan team. The experience they have, that they've shown. Nuno Mendes okay after the treatment. So one of the best sloppy no fun we've seen yet.
.38 gone. 2-0 PSG. With about 7 minutes.
Remaining. Ashraf Hakimi after 12 minutes, and then the 0-8 8 minutes.
1 second, folks. Needs to get this.
Arriving there in time. One thing they do allow you, though, Paris Saint-Germain, is a chance. I mean, he's played 39 games this season, not a rubber. He's only kept 10 clean sheets, and here's Thuram with a little flick. Well, even to be a fraction more patient there to give Martinez the chance to get forward.
But he's got to take that one in.
I think that's a team that give you a chance to do the goal. Here's Thuram. Dumfries. And there's Marquinhos, now Barella, but it's a poor touch by the Italian international. Then Marquinhos the chance to deal with it. If it goes now towards Thuram, and there's pressure again, who's missed nothing in the opening 40 minutes tonight.
I'll tell you what, the next goal is vitally important. I'll tell you, if they get the next goal, the dynamics of this game change dramatically. They're just starting to turn the screw a little bit here.
Yeah, Kvaratskhelia waiting for him out there on the left-hand side. He's got two low. Pavard and Dumfries is down the left. Doué. Now Fabian Ruiz onto Hakimi. Looks like he's got rid of the jacket. High stakes out there.
Position again in belly. So deep. The Italian centre backs have got nobody quick on. I don't like it.
It's almost like you have to be in the stadium to watch Dembele's movement and how he just affects the opposition with his deft little touches of movement.
Marquinhos. Hernandez. Too high to Dembele.
Anyway, folks, I'm back. I just made a call.
Go back to Dembele. The point is with him, I think.
A phone call. But anyway, it's still 2-0 PSG.
He actually plays away from the ball a lot of the time. Yeah. You know, for a young person, especially, you're tempted to go to the ball. It attracts you to the ball where all the traffic is. As long as you've got good players who can find him, you're going to affect him. Sommer had to hurry again. It's a pass that only picks out his coach.
And it's impressive. It's impressive, puts him under pressure. That's what it is.
Big night for Donnarumma, isn't it? He's already thinking about his connections to AC Milan. He's up against Inter tonight, so bragging rights from the PSG goalkeeper. He's gone out there to the left, and Kvaratskhelia has just come out to the right for now. There's that ball again, Ali, from the left to the right that gets them out.
Yeah, DeMarco is back in the left back position because Kvaratskhelia has pushed him away up there, and that's allowed him to keep in his space. Very clever.
Just taking the stick back out of Inter Milan with this stellar possession, Paris Saint-Germain, just when you felt the Italians might be warming up a little bit.
Who's that? Who's that?
It's Doué.
There's Doué.
When he goes towards
Dembele. Oh my God, how's it not 3-0 now?
He could have won the final there and then. If it goes 3-0 before half-time, surely there's no way back.
His movement's nothing short of magnificent. He sucks the mark on as if he's going to go in front of him and then go spin round behind him. His movement is absolutely different class. But that said, he should score.
I'm waiting to see the replay, but Doué's ball as well was outrageous.
Yeah.
To see the movement and to execute what he's on the play.
Real, when you see the movement, he goes front, and just when DeMarco goes front, he spins in behind him.
One thing I've just seen out of picture, just to kind of emphasise how Enrique's feeling, the moment they turned the ball over from the press, he put his hands in the air and applauded his team. He's so happy by what he's seeing his team do out of possession here tonight. Here they come with a Keane, with DeMarco just able to clear.
I would counter at the same pledge if he's not happy with this 44 minutes. He'll take some, please.
As I mentioned with Pavard, he's won a Champions League before, won a World Cup as well, but that's looked back over there. How does the Keane in the right back win the ball pressing in the left wing position? It's so aggressive, all over the.
Is that Shalanoglu?
The two starting from the forward all the way through to the centre backs. Everyone is going man to man all over the park, confidently. Cherny. Martinez.
How many minutes? 2 minutes?
Additional minutes here. At the end of the first half, it's been dominated by Paris Saint-Germain. Intercepted by Nuno Mendes, and now Doué's on the ball. And he's got runners up there with him, Fabio Ruiz. What about that for skill?
Oh my God!
Looking to shoot. My word.
Too greedy, man.
Wow. You'll have to pay to get back in as they say. The old one. Oh. But again, that starts Pacho. Pacho's tight up against the forward, gets the deflection. Change it. Possession. Get a shot off. Given away again by Inter Milan, straight to Fabio Ruiz. It's a massive 15 minutes coming up here for Simone Inzaghi. He's got to try and get some relief back into his team. Neves.
Jesus Christ. They've been pouring to.
Moving towards the final 30 seconds of this first half.
You see,
Paris Saint-Germain, as they have
no fight. It's just like PSG got most of the possession, and they're just like schooling into Milan. Here comes Kvaratskhelia. I can't really pronounce his name properly. My bad. My apologies. Paul.
That's just wide. He's been relatively quiet first half, but we saw
So-
the best in there.
Wait, very poor. Yeah, oh, he took the flag. It's flagged by Dumfries.
Australia has that shot. Both PSG fullbacks are 20 yards from the opposition goal.
So this is the last chance of the half if there's time. Usman Dembele's come out to take the
Hey, what phase is Enrique in? Oh! And that's probably the last action of the first half. And that's it.
Well, that's half time. And there's the Kvaratskhelia chance right on the strut.
Yep, PSG are winning. I thought it was going to be a good game, but can't understand. So anyway, so 1-0 or 2-0 to PSG. They're on the verge of becoming the first French team since Marseille to win the Champions League or European Cup. Anyway, folks, like, share, subscribe, and also I'm going to plug this guy's channel, AFC Always. Subscribe to this guy's channel, and also you can subscribe to, I can't pronounce this guy's name, so he kind of pop up like during the first half of the stream. So anyway, we got like let's do a first half analysis. So first half analysis. I say Doe, man of the match. He's like creating goals. But besides that, wow, I think he's gonna take off that DeMarco. You know, they got players. They got really some players on the bench. A couple of was it? You know, you got like Arnautovic in that team. You know, they got that Gennaro. They got Damian. But look at PSG. PSG's got got Barcola, but I think PSG. Wow, they're the team of the Champions League, man. Of this season's competition, man. No, what the fucking click the wrong. Oh, click the wrong one. Would have been that. I don't know what it is. That's not messing. Yeah, I'm kind of messing around with something. Anyway. Just wait for the first half to begin. Wait for the second half to kick off. Give the stream a like, folks, and share. Can't wait for that Superman film. Comes out in July. That'll be badass. So anyway, I feel like it's been good. It's been good so far. I think like Inter has been poor. Like, wow, look at they've got like no shots on target. They're getting really schooled by PSG. So far, it's been clean. No yellow cards, no red cards so far. No save by the PSG goalkeeper. By Donnarumma. It's been by Jan Sommer. And by the way, I got like there's a fan in the background. You just hear, but it's really not hot, but kind of like warm. Anyway, I need to go. I need to piss, man. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. So yeah, so it's been so far 2-0 to PSG over into Milan. Yeah, this is technically like the final club football match of this season until next season. We got the Euros, the women's Euros, you got the under-21 Euros, and you got the Club World Cup. I don't know. It's in the UK. Like broadcast wise, and I'm gonna check it. Okay, 2025 Club World Cup. So it's on the 15th of June. Oh, the 14th of June. But is it broadcast? Is it in the UK? Check. It's on Channel 5. Wow, it's on Channel 5, the Club World Cup. Channel 5. 25 matches. Or 23 matches. And this is a yeah, 20 yeah, it's on Channel 5. So anyway, I'm just waiting for the second half. You know, people think this stream's boring. Oh, don't watch it. You know, like you don't have to watch the stream. You know, my advice to the people who watch this behind the scenes or behind the desk. Oh, I'm just clicking. But anyway, so anyway, go smash the like. So anyway, PSG has been poor. This like not PSG. Inter have been poor, very poor. I thought this was gonna be like a 2-2 or a very tense game, but who knows? But they just like didn't really pull up a fight. They're just sitting back. PSG is just attack, 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 attack the whole time. Anyway, so I'm just looking on my phone, waiting for the second half begins. Oh, click the wrong button. Man, fucking adverts, man. Don't know what I'm going to say. It's Lucas A advert with Jude Bellingham. Went for the second half begins. Been streaming about 1 hour. 1 second. I can. Go on. Need to charge my laptop. It's nearly out of power. Anyway, folks, yeah, second half's about to kick off. Anyway, folks, the score is 2-0 to PSG over into Milan. You know, by the way, smash the like. Also, I got the link. If you want to join anytime, be my guest. Oh, forgot the second half begins. Anyway, folks, sorry about the long wait. So I'm waiting for the second half to begin. You know, it's hard. If you had like more people in, I can really do an analysis. But I'm gonna do it in future. In not. Oh, anyway, the second half. Oh, very greedy. But anyway, but I'm gonna do it in like the format. Is some games I might do a full stream. Sometimes I might do a first half watch along, then a second half watch along. If it was like extra time, who knows?
A bit of restart, a bit of Paris Saint-Germain players. You've got two sprinters at the front there, waiting for the gun to go off.
Machiavelli's the top 6 at one look.
Probably released, not quite able to navigate the pass. The old Watchalong. They've been first to everything tonight, Paris Saint-Germain. It's Nicolo Corella. Now the French international Marcus Thuram. That's excellent defending again by pressure at the outset.
He comes. Oh my God! Free kick to Inter Milan.
I wonder what he writes in the first portion tonight. We're certainly going to see a free kick here for Inter in what has to be considered a decent position for them.
He's been excellent match in the first half. I know the boys were talking about Dewey, and absolutely so they should. The centre back, you correctly point out, he has been terrific.
So these are the kinds of situations that they've got to maximise because it's been virtually impossible for them to generate chances in open play. And the benefit of an early goal at the start of the second half would be massive. That's it from Watchalong, absolutely nowhere near good enough.
Shocking, that's what that is. It's a real opportunity to put the delivery into the box, ask a question. And the open minutes in the second half, and you don't hit it like that. Wow.
Well, it's a game tonight that's got the sound and feel of a Paris Saint-Germain home match. And the looks of Inter supporters' faces completely tell that story. He's got absolutely mad down there already. Shouting and bellowing at his players. Don't free sticking to Thuram. It's Martinez. Milan. It's a corner though. Miscommunication there between Donnarumma and Hakimi.
Oh my God.
Well, they've got plenty of height in the team. The centre-backs are getting led back slowly, and Cherby and Pavard. Corner's going to be taken by Dimarco. Brilliant probability in there. It was Mkhitaryan, and the referee spots it the other way, in actual fact. Inzaghi's convinced that it was a Parisian hand and not a Milan hand.
Okay. Oh my God. I think that's no. It's not handball now.
Martinez has scored 22 goals in all competitions this season. 9 in the Champions League. Need some kind of inspiration from somewhere. You look at players like him.
Oh, yes, the leader is a talisman.
William Pacho has scored and stayed down, but the game continues here with Kvaratskhelia in possession. Fabian Ruiz. Cherby.
Oh my God. He should have scored. How Cavani haven't scored, man?
Well, they've got the free kick there. The crease impeded by Nuno Mendes. That's in front of Simone Inzaghi from the full positions, just saying you might want to come up down a little bit. Good screamer there from Dimarco. He was scored by Hakimi. He only had one season in the San Siro and Inter Milan. He won the title that year. It was interesting when he scored tonight. There was barely a flicker of emotion right in front of the Inter Milan supporters. It was quite classy from Hakimi.
Pressure against the Billy.
We've always spoken about Dembele's goals, the billing on the ball. This is where he likes to.
Oh my God. Too greedy, man. Sorry. So far, not really a lot action in the second half.
The intensity with which he's running it, consistently through his game to close down the defenders, to close down the keeper. It's ridiculous. Great for young players to watch this. We've given the ability this kid has.
Oop. Subscribe to this guy. Keep plugging it. AFC always. And subscribe to this channel. If you've seen the screen right now, the banner says like, share, subscribe.
Forward there by Dimarco, but Cho was in the right position. So far tonight, Donnarumma's had one of his quieter games of the season. Still yet to have an attempt on target into Milan. Two players coming here.
Jan Bisek. So yeah, they're making the change into who's coming off. Inter got the ball now. Here comes Dumfries.
That's a bit clumsy from Kvaratskhelia. So the first one is Benjamin Pavard. So that's a straight swap for Jan Bisek, and no surprise that Dimarco is the other one. Dimarco couldn't wait to get off the pitch there, it seems. Oh yeah. a rubber came for that. Didn't really get there. And they'll get another one here. To the land. Cherry was the
Forgot to mention, yeah, I didn't never got a chance to see it.
We've done a rubber as when Cross going to his box.
Who's coming up? Is that DeMar? Yeah, DeMarco's off. He's been shit.
High shake of the head there.
For the final turn, so let's see what we can do from the other side. Peter. He goes from Charanoglu and he's coming front to back. There's a chance here for Gorilla to strike one.
It's not no threat.
Goes to Mkhitaryan. Charanoglu plays it forward. Cherby stays forward. Marquinhos quickly across the Paris Saint-Germain. Here's Coutinho. Hakimi. So I'm happy to see the pace again. This second, Dembele's going to close the goalkeeper down. Slipping header then from Gorilla. Here's Fabian Ruiz. It's going to break in over Martinez. And he gets it on now to Gorilla. Zalewski, the substitute. He's going to try the shot. They've got to block it there. And then a little follow through. And he's visible at one post. And he's going to get hooked straight away.
Yep, first yellow card of the game.
Young John Neves, 20 years old, stuck to his task there. They look like they was at the edge there. They're going to get up 2 years old.
Oh, John Neves.
Got down low, great tackle. So he's the first player booked tonight. Only just come on.
That's Zalewski.
Signed on loan for Roma in January. Don't forget we've got the Community Shield to get things off the running next season. Liverpool against Crystal Palace, League Champions against FA Cup winners on Sunday the 10th of August on TNT Sports. And you can see that on Discovery Plus as well. Just a little bit more encouragement now in the last few minutes for Inter, Ali. I mean, they'll cling to anything in this second half, won't they?
Just put the balls in the box and try and ask one or two questions because it was only 3-3.
Anyway, let's put the score on. Got to, so far it's 2-0. Not really. Calish has scored two more goals in the first half, or the second half actually. Mm-hmm.
Well, the referee's going to come across here, I think, and speak to someone
What's
on
going
the
on?
bench, whether it's Inzaghi, who's been twirling the jacket around, and he's got to sit down. Look.
Oh, he's got booked.
He was waving the jacket around like he was, at the end of his performance on Strictly Come Dancing down there.
Yeah.
So he yellows to the manager, who continues to bellow his frustrations here towards his players. So it's been challenged over there by Douay. So the chance for the long one here from Alessandro Bastoni. Attacked well by Marquinhos. Here's Barella. And that's not a very good effort at all.
So as soon as they play up, go to the middle, to be honest. You've got to go to that earlier, beat it earlier.
by Durana, who played forward quickly. Martinez looking to help his own. Marquinhos there defensively for Paris Saint-Germain. There's a bit more territory now for instance the substitution. The next step along the road is to score the next goal in the final. And we'll see what happens. Here's the German international Bissek.
So I'm a bit tired. It's not really a lot of action in the second half so far compared to the first half. Oh my god. Inter got the ball now. Dobby's there and it's straight at the goalkeeper.
So Bissek back on his feet. We've got the Super Cup as well for the UEFA Super Cup.
I need to do that.
The Europa League winners waiting for the winners of this one tonight.
I need to set up some streams for next season.
On TNT Sports and Discovery Plus. The next season sees TNT Sports become the new home of the Emirates FA Cup and the Adobe Women's FA Cup. With more live games broadcast than ever before, it adds to our football offering.
Wow, looks like they got the FA Cup again.
From the Europa and Conference Leagues. What about that on that side?
Dembele's there. Oh my gosh, too greedy, man. It's like Kimi. Too greedy. Oh god, too greedy.
What a player that young man is. The 19 years of age, has got a goal and an assist in the Champions League final tonight. And he's been eye-catching all the way through this season. And there's with the corner, full back here to Vitinha.
Vitinha, nobody's there. And that's a goal kick. Oh my god, second half's been disappointing.
Carlos Augusto and Matteo Darmian, and Bissek has not been on the pitch very long. I'm sure he's going to be one of them. Mkhitaryan is making way. The confirmation of Big Hidden and the not going to see any more of Bissek tonight either. Very, very unfortunate for him, Rio.
Yep. How long? One of those things sometimes risky with a substitute. Maybe not warmed up right. Maybe a bit of anxiety, maybe getting the nerves. Seems to have tweaked his hamstring with this straw. Look at him. I think it was that challenge, wasn't it, with Valenzuela with Piper.
Flag has been raised by the assistant here, so a free kick to Paris Saint-Germain. Just looking at the way they're going to play now. Well, Gusto's gone out there on the left, so it's Zalewski who was playing over there and hasn't been on very long. He's going to change the position straight away.
So I'm checking right now. I'm guessing ITV lost the rights to the FA Cup again. Against Dembele. PSG's got the ball now. Here comes Hakimi. Oh my god. Is that in? Is that in? I thought it was side net. I thought it was in the side net. So yeah, game set match PSG. I'm going to tap it right now. Change the score. Now it's 3-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. Wow, they're just like, they were fucking shit, man. Wow. Great pass by Dembele. great heel kick, heel pass to Vitinha, and do a wow. I thought it was sign netting, but no, it's in the back of the net. Wow, man, holy shit!
Never underestimate that. The weight of that pass allows him to compose himself and have the first time finish. Look at that.
Lewis and Reed now the class becoming only the second manager. We're several with two different teams they know.
And he's got booked now. Jesus, it was like they're falling off the cliff into Milan.
Privilege just to be here, guys. When you hear that a lot, I'm telling you, a teenager at this stage, at this level, with this game, with this magnitude, dominating it. So 3-0. Now they've had 18 attempts tonight, PSG, 6 of them on target. They've scored from 3 of those, but surely now have no way back through to the land.
They just got schooled.
The work ethic, unbelievable.
I mean, we're other people say, but you've just got to see what you're seeing in front of you.
Here goes Dumfries. No. Fall on his ass. It's a goal kick to PSG. Who's coming off? Yeah. No. Is he coming off, Doe? Doe's coming off. Ah, they're doing the pause then. Yeah, I'll call him man of the match, do I?
Well, we asked a question beforehand, didn't we? This relatively inexperienced PSG side, how would they handle it? Well, we've got to answer that one.
Receiving the fullness from his teammates down there, Desiree Doué, but that looked like half a chance to be terrific.
Certainly was a chance. Didn't want to enter left-hand side.
Why do you keep clicking the wrong fucking from the chat?
He scored as well.
This has to be the most dominant final that we've seen since the 2011 final. Remember, it was Barcelona and absolutely destroyed Man United. Pure dominance. Certainly slightly further back, and you think of that the 98 Milan team being
Yep.
It's that kind of rarefied air we're talking about, aren't we? Ultra-dominant performances in finals from exceptional European teams today. So it flags up against Turan. Can't believe it. It's a PSG team that's got 39 major trophies.
Wow, 39.
Since 2011, when the current owners took charge. And from that point, this is the one they've wanted more than any other. And they're almost there. There's still 22 minutes of football to play for stoppage time. Between these two sides, couldn't be any wider.
We also have
We were there.
ever since the 53rd minute in Paris, the 22nd of January, this team have been nothing short of magnificent. And then they went 2-0 in the early Haaland scored for Manchester City. Ever since that minute, this PSG team have been simply magnificent.
There's a booking for Turan, who was late on Fabio Ruiz.
forward down that side now. They might be in for another. It's
4-0. Oh my gosh, how did they not score that? It should be 4-0.
kept alive here by Fabian Ruiz. They want more Paris Saint-Germain.
You got the chance now. 4. Oh, how did he miss that? It should be 4-0. How he missed that?
It probably should be better, but kind of targets a goal. But so I think what you get Mendes is that right. Mendes is in the middle of the six-yard box. I mean, the top was looking at it all right. Makiri gets himself in the six-yard box. A left back, Mendes probably should score there.
See? This is the PSG show.
They're going to pull it back here and award the free kick to Paris Saint-Germain. And now he's looking for the right player to show a card to, and that's the chairman.
Just to feel the lot of frustration people that now from the Italians. They're trying to help in their races.
They've got a fantastic team here that would make any changes too. They've got a bit of depth as well, but they've got the finance as well. So I think they want really Paris Saint-Germain when they go.
Yeah, you've got to be an exceptional player, I think, if you're going through this team right now. So yeah, you have to be willing to run, you have to have next game understanding.
So back to got a yellow card there. Yeah, I've got the ball into Milan.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those nights where nothing's worked, the Parisian pressure has been too much for the team from Italy. The Parisian brilliance at times has been far too much for the team from Italy.
With a joy, absolute joy.
Sloppy away from Dembele, but Italy won back again. That's the difference, isn't it? In fact, they lose the ball and they get it straight back, and now they come once more.
This is 4-0. 4-0. Is it? Yeah, it's all. Yeah, it is 4-0. Wow, they just fucking destroy Inter Milan. I'm gonna change this.
Georgia scores a goal. The smile on Enrique's face says it all. And Paris Saint-Germain are romping to a Champions League win in Munich.
They're going. They're just going. That's a lot of going. Take nothing away from PSG because they battered them. Absolutely battered them into submission.
Wow, they just like fucking thrashed them.
All over the place. That said, what a beautiful finish. Take it to the right. Look perfect.
Is it offside? My God. Jesus, they just like thrashed him.
Well, he never scored against Inter Milan as a Napoli player, but it was blue and red and Paris Saint-Germain on this glorious night in Munich. Kavicha Kvaratskhelia against one tonight.
Guys, this has been a butchery. This has been an absolute beating of Inter Milan. They look like an old aging team today. They've been made to look like that. They fought. They've played some exquisite football in the semi-finals. They've been torn apart by this young, dynamic, aggressive, intelligent PSG team. They look absolutely faultless. This is an intimidating team now, I'm telling you. This is going to reverberate around European football for next season, I'm sure.
Let me tell you, he's going to pick up his fourth medal of the season as well, because he's going to get on these ones with And then Paris Saint-Germain, but he qualifies for a medal with Napoli as well. But the Chris Skinny, what a season he's had.
Wow, they just got battered, man.
Can I just read you a couple of the ages of these teams? Makes it scary for the opposition in the time to come. Donnarumma, 26, Hakimi, 26, Vitinha, 25, Kvaratskhelia is 24,
Wow.
23, Neves, 20, Mendes, 22, Due, 19. Crazy.
It's built to last. It's built for now. It's built for the future. And it's a magnificent football team. It's been a joy to watch. Nicola Varela. Still going here, Nicola Varela. Here's the opportunity.
Good save by Donnarumma.
And he makes the save, which denies Marcus Thuram. And that's the first time that Paris Saint-Germain have been their goalkeeper tonight. He's taken nigh on 75 minutes.
It's actually a comfortable save for him. He doesn't get enough power and accept the directions here, but not enough power.
And not only is it a historic night for Paris Saint-Germain, it's a record equaling night as it stands. The biggest winning margin in a final of this competition is 4 goals. You think back to Real Madrid 7, Eintracht Frankfurt 3. You think about the 4-0 that we spoke about a little while back with AC Milan and Barcelona. This 4-goal margin that they've got now equals the widest margin in the Champions League final. If they can get another one, they'll have the record on their own.
We're going to
call it here into, and we're going to see Lucas Hernandez come on there.
Oh my God. They just got really destroyed. 15 minutes to go. Nobody's there. Inter still got the ball. Nope.
You know, some might say that this is a win for football, you know. Yeah. If you look at the bigger picture, the actual goes and superstars of Margaret at this club. Youth and togetherness has won this and took this to another level. Paris Saint-Germain.
It's a wonderful ability, what great match.
So here in the Allianz Arena, a game that's been lopsided pretty much from the opening kickoff. Denzel Dumfries, Matteo Darmian, now Cherby. So that's the offside. They can make the change now. They can send on Lucas Hernandez. And he's going to come on for one of the stars of the season for them. The left fullback, Nuno Mendes.
Space one, he's been tremendous. And Hammond, the back player, Hammond. You can make a case for 3 or 4. Not in a Watchalong, really. You'll probably get it, but Hakimi, you've got the next one, the belly. Australia, they have just been excellent to a man.
Well, the good news is you've not got to get one, so you can relax. Because it is tricky, as you say.
Oh, yeah, so wait on for me.
So Hernandez on. He was a former Champions League winner when he was a Bayern Munich player. Of course, his season ended at the semi-final stage last season when he tore his ACL. Missed the Euros in the summer. Different end to this season. And the man has just come on to PSG.
Sorry about that. I'm just still watching the game, concentrating. And Inter, wow, they've been shit. Because Dumfries lost the ball and it's passed to Kvaratskhelia.
To get a player as talented as that working like that is the absolute key ingredient of this team.
Do you know what you would do if you're a coach? Right? You'd actually show you their wide men without the ball. Defending. It's everything you want from a wide man defensively. and Dembele.
This is why this team's going to be hard to top 1 30 over the next few years because they understand how to play, they understand how to work out situations in game. They've got players willing to move and work, do the ugly stuff, the ugly work, the stuff that's hard that goes unnoticed. And when you've got these type of weapons on the other side of that, wow.
The passing tonight has been outstanding.
Oh my God! Oh, so close. Let go it. Oh my God.
It was slick again, weren't they, through central midfield?
Well, they went from winning the critical. Well, it's Scully. He's putting in Barcola there. I think Barcola needs him.
By the way, they've not relented on the press. They're still going at it with 10 minutes to go.
Go. Zelensky? Nah, too easy.
He wants a clean sheet, but he's not happy with Dembele going away. He wants his clean sheet. Come on.
Kicked it up superbly, didn't he? And still be seeing it. There's Bradley Barker. Off he goes, Barker. So athletic. Charging forward, but oh, what a tackler!
Oh my God! Fuck!
No!
Should have scored.
Why did he let himself down?
Oh my God!
It was going to be one of the great Champions League goals.
Russell, see, as soon as he picked up, I actually felt
You should have scored. What the hell?
over the front line.
That is poor, man. Absolute poor.
Puts him down. He's just got to roll into the far corner. He tries to get on the ice and go back across it. What a goal that would have been.
Another kid on the biggest stage taking liberties, sitting people down.
And by the way, Rio, he can't get into the starting lineup.
Unless it's a French Cup final, of course.
Hey, this is nasty to watch this.
What a run.
You know that way, Rio. I can see him get the ball and think myself, he's going to ice him up, chairman just gets him.
Sure, his heart rate then must have gone up a few knots, I'm telling you.
He's not going to get it up either now.
He's an animal. He's not human. He's an alien at the moment.
He has been brilliant.
Change is coming for PSG. Gonzalo Ramos and Sedi Mayulu. So 2 more incoming for PSG. Warren Zaire-Emery is stripped and ready as well. In the meantime, here's Bradley Barker. Paris Saint-Germain 8 minutes away from making history.
Mm-hmm.
So will Enrique at the same time become the second coach. Pep Guardiola is the other one to win a treble with 2 different clubs, both of them with Barcelona and Pep with City a couple of seasons ago. And this is going to be an historic night for Enrique on the night that PSG win the trophy for the very first time.
Well, we're about 10 seconds away from a yellow card. It has to be.
Tell you what, I think.
There's Bradley Barker. Dembele's on his way in. Barker shoots.
Poor. Very poor, man.
And you've got to get close to him to be able to get a yellow card. I've been here. I've been here in the final when you can't lay a glove on your opponent. They're too good. They're too quick.
Yeah.
Your confidence is gone.
So the changes. It's Gonzalo Ramos for Kivicha, Kvaratskhelia. It's Sedi Mayulu for Fabian Ruiz. And we'll wait and see Warren Zaire-Emery is coming on to replace this Schlapp Evans.
Well, it's just a bit of perfect performance, gentlemen, yeah?
I think so. I can still remember vividly the night Milan did what they did to Barcelona because these kind of nights don't come around very often.
Wow, there's Wow, they're just poor, man. No fight.
Pick up the 24 different teams to win into the European Cup or the Champions League. Paris Saint-Germain tonight. And for the fifth final in a row, it's going to be a first-time winner in Munich. So history is going to carry on.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a start, that.
Inter got the ball now.
Toro Martinez to Nicolas Alessi.
Oh, got to put the score. 4-0.
The game has started well for Paris Saint-Germain and has never been anything other than extremely straightforward. Thuram's going to feel like his father did. He's the Juventus player when he played and lost the Champions League final. It does feel like the last hurrah for this team. No questions about it coming in, and they've looked an old group tonight against this vibrant, energetic, hungry PSG.
Makes it half tight, boys. That's exactly how they look. You know, the oldest team in Germany.
I'll tell you one thing, guys, it's hard, you know. If they lost the league at the weekend, that's a huge thing to take on your chin. And to come up against a team like this and a play like this. Another massive blow. How do they react from this? Where do they go from here? Big questions.
Oh my God.
Looking for more.
Good counter attack.
Barkley's come out to the left, which is his more natural position. Mayulu.
Oh my God.
Barkley gets it back to him. And he's
Oh my God. 5-0. Holy shit.
and he can't believe it. Look at it. See Mayulu. 18 years of age, and he can't believe he scored in the Champions League final. And he's being mocked by everybody from the Paris Saint-Germain bench. He's an academy boy, born and raised at PSG, and he's just scored the fifth goal of the Champions League final. And his reaction was priceless.
Oh, his reaction was fucking he wasn't it? I can't remember seeing unbridled joy of that in my life at any sporting event. He couldn't believe it. And he smashed it into the near post. It's a lovely little pass from him.
Now it's 5-0. Jesus. They got him. Wow, they got banged, man.
He's onside. There's your pass there. Brilliant.
Jesus.
Oh dear me, Charlie's playing him onside again. You think he's going to get across the face? No. Smashes it near post and off the post. Look at Charlie playing him onside again. Oh, but the finish is superb.
I just want to see his face again. Look at everybody come flying off the bench, Rio. Look at Enrique. Look at his face, Rio.
Beautiful to see that young kid living the dream, man. Living the dream. But if any moment in this game signifies the change that's happened at this football club here at Paris Saint-Germain, that's it. An academy player.
That's El Khalifa, who is celebrating alongside Alexander Seferin, the UEFA president. What a night. They've spent so much money and taken so long to get to this position. And it's going to be a record-setting win as well, because 5 goals is the biggest margin in a final in the European Cup or the Champions League for anybody. You think about all the great sides down the years. No team has turned up on this night of all nights to beat this dominant.
They have been absolutely first class from start to finish. I can't remember watching a performance where a team has dominated for the entire match. I mean, you're thinking in a top final of this European final, surely at some stage the opposition must come into it. But no.
But the way they started like they need to go on. Aggressive, brave without the ball, running up high, pressing high. Then as we said all night, there's been like a sprinter in the blocks waiting to go on press and restarts. The 5 minutes up, the manager still gesturing for them to run and press. Look.
I think he's got willing participants out there as well, Rio. They want to run and they want to press and they want to get their hands on this Champions League trophy. And they've done it in style. There are tears on the Parisian bench.
Wow.
the realisation is kicking in that the journey that's taken so long and they're nearly there.
That's two sides of football, two sides of sport. But we should concentrate on the victorious side and we will. They have been absolutely wonderful. Not another work for
Young Maiulu who scored a pin on the pitch for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That's the official time. Here's his second touch. Here's Bradley Barkley. You look for that, another one. Dembele must be thinking, where's my turn?
this Hakimi.
Mm-hmm.
Senior.
It's the final few seconds before additional time, and I doubt there'll be too much. Maybe there's one opportunity here for some kind of consolation, although Marquinhos is there. They're going to get a yellow card though here. Hakimi.
First time the team has given the ball away. We're getting 9th minute now. He's been superb.
The full time.
Oh my God! No adding time on. Jesus.
Finally, they reach the end of the yellow brick road. Finally, they can call themselves European champions.
Let's go another one.
And finally, they will get to hold the trophy. It's become their holy grail, and they've done it in historic style. 5-0 winners tonight. 2 for Kuwait. Goals for Hakimi, Kvaratskhelia, and Maiulu. They're just the second French club in history to win it following Marseille in 1993. And a team that's dazzled and entertained has won an historic treble of League, Cup, and Champions League. What a night! What a performance! What a season!
Remarkable. I'll mention again. 53rd minute, 22nd of January in Paris. That's when it's on for me. 2-0 down they were.
Okay. I'm going to jet right now.
And in the remaining half hour or so, PSG scored 4 goals. And it's quite simple. Fletch, they have not looked back since those 4 goals. They are a team. Regardless of performance tonight, which has been absolutely incredible.
What phase is Enrique in? What phase is Enrique in? First French team to don the treble. Wow.
In the history of the European Cup or the Champions League, and look at Enrique, it's the second treble for him. One with Barcelona, one with Paris Saint-Germain. What a night for PSG.
An absolute beating. They've given into Milan today. They've made them look like an old age team. With nowhere to go. Absolutely dominating.
5-0.
Pressed the wall from the word go, pressed the life out of them. And had players that were just in killer mode today. Astonishing performance. In a game of this magnitude, that I've said before, and I don't know if we've ever seen a game, yes, we've never seen one of this margin, but also the dominance that we've seen from one side to the other. And now this is worrying times for opposition teams around Europe, because this team is young, hungry and ready.
Well, this is a lovely moment for Luis Enrique as well. He must be thinking about his daughter Zana right now as well. You think about that iconic night Barcelona won, and she planted the flag in the pitch, and he's spoken about that this week and the emotions that he's going to be feeling. And you can't even begin to see what's going through his mind right now.
You can only imagine what's going through that
Ooh.
man's mind and thoughts right now.
What phase is Enrique in?
The joy and happiness for his team,
First French team to do a treble.
for his club,
First French team to win the Champions League or the European Cup since Marseille in what, 32 years?
Paris is a city of culture, a city of elegance and style. It's
Wow.
beautiful people.
They got battered 5-0.
And tonight, PSG embody that city, a stylish team full of flair, full of Parisian chic, and now a team that can be called, Laura, the champions of Europe.
The one they've been waiting for, Darren, the heartbreak of 2020, 12 behind them now. Resumes finally joined.
He's taking off his t-shirt, Enrique.
Luis Enrique, what a moment for him. A travel for the man who completed the treble back in Barcelona in 2015. You saw those incredible scenes a moment ago. He said he wanted to get this back. He said he wanted to plant it in the ground. And he said he wanted to Watchalong. What an exceptional
Oh,
and what an exceptional manager as well for a team that before this even kicked off, we said they're young guns, they're inexperienced, but wow, they blew everyone out the water.
Honestly, that was a masterclass in every phase. In
Mhm.
possession, work rate, effort. The manager is the
I'm just gonna watch their trophy celebration.
He's absolutely remarkable. That's one of the best final performances I've seen. Yeah, I mean, I'm still stunned. I feel like one of the Inter Milan players after watching that. I mean, the Tower could have went in after 60 minutes. You know, there was a huge goal for both teams. To a man across the pitch, even the subs that come on, they contributed. Just an
Wow.
absolute wonderful performance.
They got battered, man.
And, you know, as a young coach or young players watching that, that's the go-to game. All over the pitch, in possession, out of possession, is the perfect performance.
Oh, and they got rid of the Galacticos and they created history.
Mhm.
In the end, football's a team game. You know, there's only one ball. You got to run around. If you don't have the ball, then you got to make runs for your team. It's the effort, the sacrifice from this group of players from what it used to be to what it is now. It is the transformation is remarkable. Credit Luis Enrique. Credit the sporting director. The recruitment's been absolutely fantastic. No superstars now.
Wow, they got battered, outrun, outclassed. What's next for Inter, man?
I mean, how many times have we seen PSG, change the coach because they need Neymar's there, or Messi's there, or Mbappe's there? They've shown complete bravery.
Wow.
They've been bold. They've reduced extremely well. Campos is there to help just as much as the players. But listen, these are littered with superstars all over the pitch. They've got 4 or 5 players that walk into most teams in Europe, waiting to come on, waiting to play, and they're all under 23 years of age. I mean, the future for this club is so bright and scary.
They've waited this long to get a European trophy, the big one, the Champions League, and now they have a team that could go further into the future and pick up more trophies and more trophy going.
Yeah, the guys mentioned in commentary, these guys are going to be the team to beat for potentially a decade. You know, they're in their early 20s. The only one who I think is Marquinhos is 31. The rest of them are young, brilliant players, and they're going to get better. They're going to start. Rio made a really good point. It's going to be hard to get players to actually break into the starting 11 if they're going to recruit players.
Rio Ferdinand has been up in commentary watching what an exceptional performance that was for PSG. Rio, we thought that perhaps they could win, but not a demolition job like this.
Wow.
I've always said I thought they would win the knockout stages. They look like a team to beat for me, but to come into a final with such an experience at this level and to perform with the confidence, the fury that we saw today is absolutely amazing. And I said upstairs, I think some of us, for a lot of the other teams, they're going to have to go some to stay with this team because they're young, they're hungry, they're a vibrant team, they're dynamic, and they've got a manager who's instilled now a mentality.
C'est très magnifique.
It's hard. This is a train that could be hard
Yep,
to stop.
they're putting the name on the cup.
The name now being etched to the Champions League trophy. It's hard to do it once, but Luis Enrique has managed to do this twice now.
Yeah, we spoke about the game. You know, does he deserve to be mentioned in the same breath as Ancelotti, Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola? The answer is yes, and in such an emphatic way as well. This team he's created, what he's put together over the last year or two, this can beat you in any
5-0.
way. With speed, it can beat you with quality.
That's got to be one of the best Champions League games I ever saw. One of the best games. This is one of the best thrashing of the Champions League final I ever saw. It's just attack.
It's a special group of players, and they're getting coached by a special person as well.
We asked the question before the match even kicked off. What would it take for Luis Enrique to join that group of really elite managers?
Wow, he's balding, man. Donnarumma from the Crown.
One of the best Champions League performances ever been. I mean, I'm 45 years of age. I've never seen a performance like that. I mean, challenge that.
We wondered as well if this was going to be a night for the goalkeepers, but in terms of one of the goalkeepers, he barely had to stop anything.
Yeah, but he had one save to make and he done it well. And I think, listen, you know your players performing moments like this to be successful, to win. And Saint-Germain to every man, even the substitutes that came on, impacted the game in positive ways.
You know yourself, I mean, the type of defender you was. To be a dominant team, possession-wise, you've got to be comfortable defending the halfway line. How good was PSG's back four tonight?
They were brilliant. I mean, Hakimi, in the way what he done with the ball, scored the goals, obviously impacting going forward. But Pacho, he's come out of nowhere. 23 years old, he's come out of nowhere. The Champions League game was this season.
But there are great athletes on there, they can squeeze the pitch and be aggressive.
Yeah, and I think today's game, you've got to be able to do that. You've got to be able to play with the ball, and they're all comfortable with the ball and can play through different parts of the pitch. But again, if you're going to be an attacking, a dominant team, pressing the game high, like we saw, Dembele was like a sprinter at the beginning of the blocks, waiting to go. If you're going to do that, the people behind you have to be comfortable in the halfway line with big spaces around them.
You know what else as well, so man, there's no ego. They're prepared to do the dirty work. I think they were 4-0 up, and both wingers have chased them back to regain the ball. They're prepared to do the hard yards. They fight for each other. They survive when they need to survive. They're an all-round good team. They're brilliant on both sides of the game. What about the team, yeah? He's just can't get the freedom of the pitch. Nobody got near, man. Anybody? Yeah, he is. But you know, one thing I couldn't believe, they didn't get any tackles in today. You know, they weren't physical enough. It was.
But they're to the other side of the game as well.
Well, look, Coutinho, you mentioned him there. Why don't we get some reaction with him? He's speaking now with Jules Breach.
Coutinho, congratulations. PSG are Champions League winners. What does it mean to finally deliver the trophy this club so desperately wants it?
It means everything. To the fans, I think they are the main reason that we wanted to win this trophy. We wanted to win this trophy for a lot of reasons. It's our dream. It's everyone's dream.
Oh, he speaks really good English.
And I'm glad we made it. It's exciting.
Your dreams have come true. The club, though, have tried absolutely everything. Even the biggest stars in the world couldn't do what you've done tonight. What does it say about this group of players?
It says a lot. Like you said, the group of players, the team, it's a very good team. The result is not
5-0.
magic. We are a very good team, and we are very, very happy that we did it like this. And we're going to celebrate.
Go and enjoy it.
Well, this isn't just a win for PSG. This is an absolute hammering and the highest scoreline in Champions League final history, 5-0. It was such a dominant performance. Rio, the 18-year-old that came off the bench that scored the fifth goal. When you look at some of the superstars that were in this team in the past, even in the last few years, imagine a moment for an 18-year-old to do that.
Yeah, no, I said in commentary, I think that signifies where the club is now, the change. And we spoke about before, the big superstars that they've had, and it's never really worked for them. This is a team that's in tune with working hard and being aggressive with them about the ball. And every single player that comes into that change room now knows what their level is and what's expected of each and every individual group. There's no superstars.
What about the way they celebrated with the kids, 18 years old? As a team, that is amazing. That's what it's like. But even a 3-0, a 4-0, a 5-0, they didn't change. They're still pressing all over the pitch. They're still putting the hard work in. And they got the rewards. This was a total maul, and I've never seen one in a Champions League.
And that work ethic, Stevie, is that from the manager? Is that from Luis Enrique, who not just wants them to play as a team, but also wants them to keep going, keep that intensity up?
100%. Listen, I mean, from the top, they've been brave, they've recruited well, they gave the manager the tools and the right players. But he has to have the credit for gelling it together, taking all the ego out of the dressing room, believing in the players, because they're still very young. But the manager's had the bravery to back them. He's been very bold, and he's been rewarded tonight with an incredible performance.
You've all done it. You've all won the Champions League, so you know what it does to a player. What's it going to do to this group of players, Owen?
I mean, they're young. You guys mentioned the youngest team in the competition. They're only going to get better. They can add one piece of the puzzle to take them to the next level. But these guys are going to be the best team for a while. They're just, and once you get the first one, then I just think they're going to get more.
Once I see the trophy presentation, I'm ending the stream.
Now they're going to be spoken in the same breath as maybe Liverpool, Real Madrid, when they're peaking. The big test is, can they back it up? Have they got the hunger to keep improving and keep pushing for more? Because it's certainly there for them.
Rio, you have said about this fan base all season how special they are and how brilliant they've made the atmosphere. This will mean the absolute world to them.
Yeah, and these fans will immortalise these players. This performance makes them immortal. No one's ever done this. And again, they've had genuine superstars at this football club that haven't managed to achieve this. These guys have. Now, these guys will walk around Paris for the rest of their lives above anybody who came in. They've had Ronaldinho, they've had Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Cavani, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. These are household names that are just iconic. Haven't achieved what these guys have achieved, but they're different now.
But you know what I think sums it up in a way is the fact that Dua, a 19-year-old boy, French player, was the shoulder.
One of the
And it's
not the referees, but I think that one of the linesmen or one of the officials tripped on the platform.
Who's out there that can really, who's available, who can really come in and take this team to the next level because they've got everything.
Into Milan as well as they go up to the presentation to get their runners-up medals. What went wrong for them, Rio? Where can you start tonight? They're completely out of every area.
I think there's going to be issues there. I think they're an old-aging team. They look very old today. I don't think they're as old as they look today. It's going to be difficult. I think this has been a terrible week. This is probably the worst. This is definitely the worst week any of these guys would have had. Losing the league on the last day and then getting absolutely destroyed in the Champions League final.
In April, they won for a treble.
Yeah.
It's a move like that. It's heartbreaking.
It's so for them, but it's
Mm-hmm.
football's a brutal game. Individually and collectively, you have a day, you have a moment where it's over and you need to change, it needs to transition into the heat. Listen, you've got to give them credit for being a fantastic team. They deserve to be in the final. They've got fantastic players. They've still got a future because you can still recruit and build on the good players that they've got. But tonight they're going to be sore because they've been mauled and torn apart.
They're going to be sore for the season as well because they missed out on 3 potential trophies. They finished the season trophyless, and it's Paris Saint-Germain that complete the treble with Luis Enrique. And as the players get ready to get the actual trophy underway, the proper presentation underway, which we'll see in a second, we're going to hand you back up to Ali McCoy and Darren Fletcher.
Yeah, thank you, Laura. There's Simone Inzaghi, and you can't even begin to wonder what's going through their minds. Losing the title to Napoli 8 days ago, the final day of the season in Italy. They just never got started tonight by any stretch, Alan.
Torture, absolute torture. They've been absolute class in every department. You've actually got a degree of sympathy for them. I mentioned it during the match. They 90 minutes when they lost a couple of league games, the last minute goal against Lazio. But look at this, it's fabulous scenes.
Well, this is the moment that they've waited so long for. And look at the embrace between Nasser Al-Khelaifi and his coach, Luis Enrique. And that's the second time that he's embraced Ousmane Dembele. They played behind closed doors when they lost in Lisbon 5 years ago. And for a team with so much talent and so much financial clout, it's a surprise it's taken this long. Donnarumma's had some massive moments en route to the final. It's a road that's had so much heartbreak and disappointment along the way in recent seasons. But tonight, all of that can be forgotten. The French team at the pinnacle of European football once again. 32 years after Marseille won right here in Munich. And it is a team that very much mirrors their manager.
Exactly what it is. Real mentioned beforehand that a victory for football, yeah, you've got to say it has been. They've been absolutely wonderful. Every department. You heard Stephen talk about them defensively. Yeah, defensively, they've never put a foot wrong.
So the team are starting to gather. A couple of the scorers are about to get their medals. Disagree doing. What a night he's had. What a season he's had at 19. And there's Kvaratskhelia, the big money transfer from Napoli. And the owner can't contain his joy. And in Marquinhos, who's going to strike forward in a minute, they could have a better man for the biggest moment that the club's ever had. No players played more games for the club than the great Brazilian defender who's chased this trophy with them for 12 long years. And there is the emotional embrace. He's going to get his medal, and he's being cheered on by the Paris Saint-Germain supporters. Such a loyal servant to this football club, and a kit of the medal from the Paris Saint-Germain captain.
You know what, they've been unbelievable fitness levels.
Well, the moment's arrived, and Marquinhos takes the trophy from Alexander Seferin. The whole of Paris has dreamed about this, and now that dream becomes a reality. And Marquinhos with a smile as wide as the river Thames. And the goal confetti raining down, and his teammates ready.
Is it? Congrats to PSG now. And that's the end of the stream, folks. So, thanks for watching, guys. And looking forward for more footballing watch-alongs for next season. And also might do some watch-alongs for the British and Irish Lions tour in Australia. But this is only for the test. Only doing the test matches. So, anyway, guys, subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to my other channels, such as my network. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.